of Santiago Flight 513 after 35 years with 92 skeletons. The Santiago Flight 513 passenger aircraft departed from Aachen in Germany on September 4th of 1954. The planned destination was Porto Alegre in Brazil. This tour should have taken about 18 hours, but it arrived after 35 years. How was this happen? The Weekly World News tabloid published about this mysterious scenario firstly on November 14th of 1989 with the headline of 1950s airliner lands with 92 skeletons. Erwin Fischer, a journalist, could confirm the preliminary information on the missing flight, but it was puzzling whether this was a real scenario or a created one. Actually, how was this flight missed and what had happened to that? According to the Brazilian aviation authorities, this Santiago 513 passenger flight disappeared somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean. But they couldn't find what happened to the aircraft exactly. So finally, they assumed that Santiago 513 crashed and the passengers and the staff lost their lives. But the most puzzling thing is, without contacting the air traffic controllers, the Santiago 513 reappeared on October 12th in 1989 after 35 years. Eventually circling the Porto Alegre airport, it landed successfully. When the airport authorities were examining the aircraft, they realized that this mysterious craft belongs to Santiago Airlines. But they were wondered because Santiago Airlines ceased its operations in 1956. But the most shocking thing came next. When the plane door opened, the officers discovered the skeletonized bodies of the 88 passengers and 4 crew members who were sitting on their exact seats, as well as the captain Miguel Victor Curie's skeletonized body was sitting his position correctly, clutching the craft controls. Though the Brazilian government did an investigation on the missing and the reappearing of Santiago 513, they refused to explain it to the world. According to a paranormal researcher, Dr. Keslo Atello, Santiago 513 entered into a time warp. But he was also not able to explain how the dead captain brought the aircraft back after 35 years safely. The Brazilian government didn't even comment on this as well, so undoubtedly the Brazilian government has hushed up this. Meanwhile, many theories came to prove the scenario of Santiago 513. Some said that the government also found information regarding the time warp and they hushed it up and not to scare the world. According to some aliens involved in this case, and some commented about a wormhole. Not only that, according to some other theories, the passengers and the staff became victims of some supernatural phenomenon in the famous Bermuda Triangle. By the way, the story behind the missing and the reappearing of Santiago 513 is still a mystery for the world, and researchers trying to find this puzzling story.